We have been a little off with the rules. So, apart, they have been destroying bathrooms and such, and some of the houses we saw has been just skipping school classes. So, also, we had to pay $32,104 of bathroom damage. So, we are closing the bathrooms for now. And yes, parking spots for drivers, we have seen some complaints about it. And this time, we are going to give you a number if you drive and go to the school. So, and yes, just as you know, there will also be no food flowing. No food flowing. You can report this at our QR code. If you see anyone doing any of that, please report us so we can stop them. Also, this... Okay, I think we're good here, but you heard what the video said. We cannot go outside in the porch anymore because of the new rules. And if you want to go out, you must get a pass or something. 2 at a time. Also, the parking space will give you a number. But if you park somewhere out of the range of the high school parking, they're just gonna ruin it for you. We were supposed to do it about 12 days ago, but approx, I think Suddenly had published the video a little much late than expected due to it had copyright, and I don't know why. But okay, we know what to do. We cannot go outside on the porch, but you can go out to do something for somehow if you have a pass. But still, it's kind of a new rule, and they're not going to really start it until this Monday, really. So, probably for tomorrow, or probably for today, that we're probably in the prisons, you can still do the normal thing, but probably on Monday, we're just going to start our new life, I guess.
That doesn't seem too hard, but I do know that this is going to take a little while than Monday, because look, Saturday and Sunday, and then you only have one day, and then on Monday, you're just going to immediately have a new rule. Anyways, if they're absent, how are they going to know about this?
I think they just actually tell what's happening. I mean, yes, those house teachers don't do as much to really support them. But I do know that they cannot just keep it as a secret. When they come back, then they will actually say the rules or what was new. I mean, yeah, there was only 2 students absent, but alright, don't worry. I think this goes well as long as you just tell them before they enter.
Sure, but I don't think it's gonna be for long, because I do know that they're so busy, they probably cannot understand and even think what they were saying at all. We need some kind of teacher house that actually remembers all of this and can still survive it well. Because look, the house is primarily, they cannot think more than one object at a time, which means they only do geometry. They're not like helper support houses.
No need to worry. I'm one of the success teachers that actually teaches one of the classrooms. I can remember that much. Don't worry, I'll remember this easy because I'm one of those multi-task things. I'm not like a lot, so I'm more good at doing those things.
It's probably one of those students that did this before, and I know that it's probably Salta, because he's the one that made 2 points about it, since because they were been called to the office. Well, not just that, there was the same teacher that also called to the office too. but it was in a different platform. That was 10th graders. From that process, yeah, they got called to the office because they were going to McDonald's without their permission.
The only setting teaches to be much more stricter, and that's one, but okay, yes, that is right, that because they had skipping school people, but not just that, the other problem is they have seen this a lot of time, but it didn't really care until the bathroom payments was bad. Approximately when the environment or the engineers to the school found out the payment, how much it costs to fix it, they did pay it. But also, they also had to restrict the teachers to stop paying as much money. And if it continues to do it, then and approximately whoever's responsible that they destroyed the bathroom, they have to pay it.
That's interesting. Okay, well, I have to learn more about it because it kind of seems very interesting about those new rules. Okay, well, thanks for the advice.
That's some kind of reasonable thing because it's actually some kind of rule that they had tried to make up before, and then they just stopped the rule because since then, the last 2 years ago, they had to make that yield. And they had to make that rule, and then a few months later, they did really good, and they did not do anything bad. But I'm pretty sure in this present, there's too many people or houses going out because due to whatever it is, that's the problem. And I'm guessing this pack of you is probably going to continue until 12.
Bathroom life hacks is one of the problems. It's approximately as in other social medias. They usually go at home, watch some medias or TikTok life hack, and see what good TikTok goes to. Mostly, the bathroom pranks are the best, and the reason why they don't do it at home sometimes is because they probably would get in trouble and their parents. So it's more likely they do it actually inside of school, so they don't want to pay so much money to actually be responsible. But also, because since they're wasting toilet papers and they're also wasting paper towels and soap, including slamming doors and breaking some kind of parts on it, not flushing the toilet and breaking windows. That's chaosing a lot of things right now.
So I guess everyone agrees that this is more likely it's not a good idea to actually break stuff. So, well, perhaps because they won't stop. And I think the rule also has to be because if they are the one that breaks the toilet, they're gonna have to start doing this. Who actually breaks the most stuffs in the bathroom or breaking anything at all, like anything like window or stuffs, that is not going to be the principals paying them anymore. The principals will force the parents to pay it.
The bell is going to ring any minute now. Lisa, get leaving.
So, those new rules that they made, huh? Oh, yeah, they have made those rules from a long time ago, but it's just because then that was one of the biggest problems, so they had to really do it on purpose to really stop them. It was supposed to actually go and show for like this. Okay, so now they're gonna have to let everyone go to class, but the bad news is we're not getting enough houses to go outside and greet somehow.
Well, really, the house teachers don't really come out because it's really a last day, so they're not going to do it until Monday. They can do it first start though, but right now, teachers must get used to this because right now, this is completely new. They need to get used to it, and they're not even close to 50%. They're only on 23. They must be a little more, have a little more practice. Yes, their strict attitude is leveled up, but not with the other things that they do.
That's not what I meant at all, and you guys, but yes, this will is set, and it should be really good for the whole year, and yes, for more years too, but for now, yes. And also, there is no such thing as what they did last time, so what they're gonna have to do is they're gonna have to find a new strict rule. The strict rule will have to be somewhere else. So now what you have to do is now we're gonna have to find out any rule breakers. So right now there's no rule breakers here. So they also said about the food thing.
Oh yeah, the food problem is no one's gonna follow that rule. Yeah, because look, all the houses except for other houses between the side, the houses that fight a lot is the one that really is the one that did it before. And those houses are the one that still is throwing food. They're just hurting each other with food things. And still, I don't know how we're gonna report that. Excuse me here, you're all not supposed to lock the door. What are you doing in there, Hale? Are you doing something bad?
So you think about eating my snacks again because you did this once.
Just tell us what you're doing in there. Okay, well, since you're not gonna tell me, I'm gonna use my X-ray door vision. Yeah, that's great to know. Well, you guys have fun while I and our friends will just go away, I guess. Well, that's so embarrassing.
Okay, fine. Well, I guess you guys have fun with that, but you're just gonna end up getting in trouble because you're not supposed to do those things yet until you get there.
That's pretty weird, but okay, I guess we'll just leave you guys alone, I guess. It's kind of weird to disrespect privacy. Alright, Jess, let's get going. Okay, well, you guys are still doing it for the fight. We told you not to do it anymore. Oh yeah, well, that's great you guys are listening. Well, I guess we're gonna have to think of something else to do with because you guys are just fighting. Okay, well, I guess we'll figure something right now. Oh yeah, we can stop you. Well, the closer was one of them that tries to throw chips on Doritos. And I'm strong knowledge was the one that tries to throw spaghetti at me, so I did the same thing. Alright, well, there's a phone that I can do, so you guys will have 5 seconds to clean all this up, okay? Okay? Yeah, you, okay? Yeah, I had 5 seconds is up. Well, you didn't clean up, so I get to report you guys, so now I get to start performing. Okay, well, I'm doing a form, and I'm gonna try to submit. Okay, well, I did all the form names and stuff like that, because I have some kind of a memory that I can send to a form that can actually create it itself. And look at that, it's reported.
I got the full response. Oh, okay, I see the mess. Okay, well, approximately they will have to clean up after the soaps because they're doing the food fight, and I guess they do look covered a little bit on the liquor of the noodles and Doritos. This needs to stop, okay? Well, if you do this one more time, we're separating you. And just right now, you have been reported. You have been reported for doing all of this mess here, and it's very messy. It can smell bad too. And look at that. You can try to make the other houses faint.
Okay, let's get to Ford, okay? Because the bell's about to ring a few minutes and then they go early to just join whiteboards, I guess. So let's just get them going in there.
Since new rules are changing, we are going to be more strict. So, okay. So I am going to do a schedule limit about when you can take your breaks. Now, we cannot do after full class because that is not going to happen. And advanced is very special and it needs to have as much work as done. For so far, you all houses have not been catching up with work at all and have been failing a lot of grades lately. Not all of you, but some of you, a lot of you did. But okay, so only one house gets somewhere between B plus to A minus because of his studying, because whatever it is, because of that. Now you guys probably don't. That is me. I study the most of it, but okay. Yes, the other houses don't seem to study because of something between a new will. Now, they were already prepared for his will, so that's why they did not study as much because they were so worried what to do with it. So they ended up not getting any work a lot, and they end up getting very behind for all the work because they're so distracted about that soul new date.